So we're going to fill up your monthly pill organizer. I'm happy to do that for you. See, we've got all 31 days. Good. I'm just going to go ahead and take down the first row. I know, I'm kind of silly that way because I just like the rainbow colors and one of each. La-di-da. Yeah, so what do we got here? No, I appreciate the way you set them out. Yeah. PM on the right, AM on the left. That's great. Thank you. Yes, it goes perfectly with the paperwork that I read. Now I see that you have it all in perfect order. Very good, thank you. Yeah. I know, they just, your normal caregiver had to. Yeah, they gave her other. Yeah. Well, you don't mind meeting new people, do you? Good. Okay, what should we put in next? No, I know you don't have to tell me what each pill is, I know. Yeah, I had a little bit of informal training to be a caregiver. They asked me in the interview if I'd had any experience with caregiving. Yes, I did. I dated a man who is a quadriplegic. I did all of his care. It was quite an experience, but it's how I got this job because I told them all the things that I did to care for him. It's it's basically the same. Except for that it looks according to your paperwork that you are quite mobile. No, I don't mind giving people showers. It's okay. No, I don't mind all your questions. I can do this and listen at the same time. Yeah, just don't tell me any stories that are too exciting. Yeah, you don't want me to lose track here. This is too important. Well, I noticed that too. It's the light that you keep in here. This is very interesting, the way my nails are glowing. Yeah. I know, I figured that. You're a 1960s child. No, I was born 1961. fact that you like these black lights. Yeah, that tells me how old you are, even without looking on the paperwork. Yeah. Well, my older brother, or was it my sister, had a black light. They'd get those posters that kind of glow, and you color them, and you turn the black light on them. And yeah, you were that kid. Well, I find it interesting the way it's even making my jacket glow too. Yeah, yeah, we never grow out of it, do we? So here you are with your black light ambiance. And here I am with my silly neon nail polish. Yeah. Yeah, well, my daughter was just telling me the other day that there's a difference between day glow and neon. I know, I asked her, I said, right, so she says, no, Mom, that's day glow, not neon. It's like, oh, I don't really understand the difference. Yeah, it's probably something like, because these. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, like, yeah, you notice that the pill bottles themselves here, they don't glow, but they're brilliantly colored. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been doing this about 1.5 years, I guess. I only do it part-time now and fill in where other people have. Yeah, see, your caregiver had to go somewhere else. But I enjoy meeting new people. Yes, I used to do this full time, and I had many patients that they're not my patients. That's not what I mean to say. Many of my clients, I got quite attached to them. Well, do you feel nervous about me being new here for today? Well, good. I'm glad you trust me. Yeah, I know sometimes you just have to kind of use your intuition to see. You just don't know by what somebody writes about themselves or says about themselves, what their character is. You have to have a sense about people, I agree. No, I'm okay. We're getting it done. You notice I'm keeping the pace here, even though we're talking. And that's interesting. So, how long have you lived here? Whoa, that's a long time. Have you done any traveling? I'd feel the same way. If I lived somewhere, the same place all my life, I would definitely have to go traveling. Yeah, we've all been stuck at home with this coronavirus. Mm-hmm. Well, my job was considered essential. Oh, that's interesting. Yes. My daughter is a nurse also. Yep, all nurses and doctors' jobs, they continued on throughout this whole thing. Really? Wow. Oh, yeah. My daughter, they had to put her up front in the, as head nurse in the triage center. I did worry quite a bit. No, I didn't have anyone that was actually affected directly that I knew. How about you? Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry. I hope you don't mind that I keep working on this while you tell me. I know. Well, you seem pretty brave. I'm glad you have faith. It's comforting in times like we've had. Let's see, what should I go in next here? Last on this row. No, I don't mind. Go ahead. Sure, go right ahead. I'll just keep sorting here. Okay, let's see, this looks like vitamins. This is a vitamin, yeah. Okay. This is my last one of the Oh, hello again. Yeah. I'm just snapping these shut now. I'm done with the first row. No, I said it's okay. You can hang with me while I do this. That's fine. Tell me about some of the places that you've traveled to. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to start taking out this second row here. No, continue. Go ahead. My goodness, you have had quite a life. I've done a little traveling myself, yeah. Let's see, what am I doing here? Get me thinking about myself. See, these are PM on the right side. Yes, okay. So, yeah, I went Canada. I went to Canada, Banff, and Toronto, Calgary. Been there. Well, the reason I was there is because I was with my fiance at the time. He was going to do a telethon for the special needs, and he was wheelchair bound, so I went with him as his girlfriend, but also as his caregiver. It was a blast. Yeah. It was so cold there that when I got out of the car and I put my hand on the metal pole, I think it was a lamp light or something. I put my hand against the metal pole, my finger stuck. Oh my goodness. It was fun. I've done a lot of traveling actually. No, it wasn't anything I could afford. It was either with my husband or my fiance. Well, I've also lived in a lot of places too. I never seem to stay put. Well, I've lived here for almost 11 years. Well, actually, 11 years in July. I've lived in Tennessee that long. Not like you, though. You've been here. And I know spring is so beautiful right now. Yeah, Tennessee really is the best place in the world that I've ever been in spring. No, we've got a dogwood tree right out in front of my yard, and it's so gorgeous. I know, everything is in gorgeous bloom right now. Well, fall is actually usually my favorite season. What's yours? I know it seems like most of us like fall the most. It's an unusual thing, but I guess it depends a little bit on your age, don't you think? Well, I know that's not the only factor, but I know I agree it's geographical as well. We have to, yeah, we're putting up with the humidity in this place. It is just crazy, but not as bad as some places, so I'm told. Well, this is the only place I've ever lived or visited that has so much humidity. I know, right? Stay in the house. You have a gorgeous yard. Mm-hmm. Your flowers are beautiful. Just beautiful. You must have a green thumb. I don't do that kind of stuff. No, I leave most of my yard work to my husband. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I'm concentrating. I know what's going on here. You just keep talking. Tell me more about your daughter. You must be so proud. Wow, that's a lot of grandchildren. They come and see you very often. I'm glad. Now I'm just turning these around now because I want to do the other time of day. Well, if we don't have enough of each, don't worry, I'll write it down. Yeah, I take these sometimes too. Mine is more for, yeah, sometimes if I get a little stressed, I'll just take these for my stomach. I get heartburn, I don't get acid reflux. A lot of people get that. Oh yeah, if I'm... Mm-hmm. Well, it depends on what you've got, what your issue is. Yeah, I just recognize these. Very familiar. Very familiar indeed. But I do work to not have to take any antacid type of medication. Or any medication at all, for that matter. No, I understand when you get older. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you deal with a lot of pain, I can tell. Well, you sure have a good attitude about life. Now, I'm pleased to meet you and be here with you for a little while. No, I really don't mind. It gets me out of the house. Mm-hmm. It's nice and quiet here. I can hear your clock ticking on the wall. You have a very comfortable place here. Your yard is gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I noticed that you don't have very many pills in that bottle. We might not get them all done here. We'll just see how far we get. Well, don't worry, I will just go get some more. And then I'll be back. I'll be right back to finish it. Well, that's just it. You know, that's part of my job description. Yeah, as long as I'm here, I'll do anything you need me to do. I can go get more pills. I can go run errands and get you some food. Well, yeah. I've done a lot of house cleaning in this job. Making meals, planning meals, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Well, it's right up my alley, since that's kind of how I am anyway. I'm a natural-born caregiver. One time I had this lady, I went in and cleaned out her whole freezer, reorganized the whole thing. Oh yeah, she was quite pleased. Not even part of the job description, no. Oh, I would just do whatever, you know. I've seen a lot of caregivers that just sit down and watch TV because they can, you know. I don't have respect for those kind of caregivers. But I gotta stay busy anyway. Yeah. You just let me know what you need done after this. Sure. I've done that too. One time I went to another lady's house. She was considered legally blind. Yeah, exactly. It's called macular degeneration. And she couldn't see to get to clean a couple of things. And yeah, it was I actually took her bathroom tile floor and got down on my hands and knees with a toothbrush. Scrubbed all the grout. Yeah, it was backbreaking, you bet. But she was so grateful, you're right. And yeah, for some reason she could still see the, clean from dirty, even though she couldn't, was legally blind. Oh, yes, quite effusive with her gratitude. It was such a nice lady. Her and her husband. Well, when I was doing this full time, you're absolutely right. I fell in love with the people. I do. I get really attached. Okay, let's see. What are we on now? Let's go back to PM. I am hungry. Yes, I'll let you make me some lunch. You could hear my stomach growling, huh? Make more room here. Let's see. PM. These are the PM pills. I take a sleeping pill every once in a while. Sometimes you need it. Well, fortunately, your medicinal regime here only has me putting one pill from each bottle into these little compartments. You have a very simple plan here. 5 in the evening, 5 different pills in the evening, and 5 different pills in the morning. That works out very nicely when you're trying to fill out a pill organizer. Yeah, it makes my job a lot easier. And of course your ambiance here is making this a lot more pleasant. I know. Yeah. You're funny. Okay. Yeah, now you're distracting me. Let's see what we're doing next here. Okay. Must have turned the light out somewhere in this room. Just got darker. Oh, no, no, no. I see. Yeah, a cloud went over the sun. Well, that's kind of powerful change, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'll be done with this here in a little while. We can move into the kitchen and yes, I'd love some tea. I know. Yeah, how about you make the tea and I'll make the lunch for both of us? Sound good? What do you have? That sounds really good. I'd love that. Now I remember a long time ago when I was doing some housework for a lady when I was a child. I was like only maybe 9 years old. No, probably more like 13. I don't know where I got that number 9. I just pulled that out of my hat. Now I was old enough to go to someone's house and clean their house for them. I know, brain fart. I just remember her stopping and making me lunch. And she asked me if I wanted a sandwich, and I said, yeah, I'd love it. She goes, do you like bologna? I said, yeah, that sounds good. I'll make you a bologna sandwich. Okay, good. So then she says, okay, it's ready. And it was just 2 pieces of bread with cheese, a layer of cheese, and mayonnaise. It was just bologna and cheese and mayonnaise on 2 pieces of bread. Oh, it was just like, this is not a sandwich. I know. Right? I know. My mom used to always put lettuce and I know, but the odd thing is that I actually really loved it. And then, yeah, you guessed it, yeah. I make them for myself every once in a while. I eat it just like that. Only I don't use bologna. I have a different kind of lunch meat. Okay, let me see where we're at now. I can't get distracted too much while I'm doing this. Oh dear, here's our first shortage. I only have 7 here. And yeah, and I've got another whole roll. I'll write this down. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to write for now because I know what that is. We'll talk about it some more later. Well, we'll just put what we have in here and then I'll go get some more. Well, fortunately, this is over-the-counter medication. That'll be easy. All right. What else do we got here? Oh, no, 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 no. Don't feel embarrassed. You know, you're in a lot of pain. I understand. Well, I'm fortunate enough to not need too many medications myself right now. Crossing my fingers and hoping I stay healthy. Well, no guarantees. Okay. Well, oh yeah, I agree. It's, you know, yep. Well, we've just run into another shortage here, and this is a prescription, so I'm yeah, I'll go to the well, I see that you have a CVS pharmacy that you deal with. And these pills on the left side are from a different establishment, I see. Well, you just tell me where I have to go, and I'll go get some more. But I think we'll make this the last row that I work on because it'll be easier to just yeah, I won't have to look through as many to see where I left off. I agree. Great minds think alike. Well, how about we have lunch first before I go and get your refills? I'll do that and then I'll finish your monthly pill organizer and then I'll move on to no, I don't mind at all. No, I don't mind at all. Sure, I understand. Oh yeah, this is a good amount of vitamin C. I'm glad to see you're taking that. I noticed that you were also taking some multivitamins, so that's good. You're doing good. Oh, I've seen some patients that have just had a ton more pills than this. Medications. No, we're good. And this is gonna be fine. I'll just snap these shut and put them back. Well, after I get back from the drugstore, you can help me find where I left off. No, I have thoroughly enjoyed your company while I do this. You are no bother at all, I promise. I love to visit with people. You're a very nice lady. There we go. This is good for now. Just one more row. I'll just leave these here so I can take these bottles with me when I go. That's good. Let's go eat lunch now.